20 people have come forward with disturbing complaints of inappropriate behavior against Kevin Spacey during his time at the Old Vic, a bombshell report reveals today. The theater, in Waterloo, initially said it had received no complaints when claims of UAL harassment first emerged against the American actor last month. Spacey, 58, started performing at the Old Vic in the 90s and served as artistic director from 200,415. Lawyers trawled through old emails and an anonymous hotline was set up, resulting in 16 staff and 4 other people coming forward to detail a string of alleged incidents between 1995 and 2013. The inquiry team approached Spacey but he did not take part and the lawyers were therefore unable to make any findings of fact about the alleged misconduct. A source close to the investigation said all 20 allegations were either of a UAL nature or made the correspondent feel uncomfortable. The theater, in Waterloo, initially said it had received no complaints. The Old Vic said those affected felt unable to raise concerns and that Kevin Spacey operated without sufficient accountability. The theater's current artistic director, Matthew Warchus, offered genuine and deep sympathy to all those who have come forward. He said, "Everyone is entitled to work in an environment free from harassment and intimidation. The Old Vic is now actively engaged in the process of healing and the process of prevention. These allegations have been a shock and a disturbing surprise to many of us. It is incorrect, unfair and irresponsible to say that everybody knew. Bryan Cranston, there could be a way back for Weinstein and Spacey, but as a result of the investigation, what we have learned is how better to call out this behavior in future." Asked if anyone had offered to resign, executive director Kate Farah said, "No, absolutely not." Spacey is widely credited with rescuing the Old Vic after taking over as artistic director at a time when the building was almost sold off, with plans for it to become a lap dancing club. The theater, which marks its 200th anniversary next year, has announced that it is setting up a new code of conduct and system of guardians, whose staff will be able to approach with any concerns. Scotland Yard has opened an investigation into a claim of UAL assault made against Spacey in Lambeth in 2008. The double Oscar winner's behavior came under scrutiny last month when the American TV and stage actor Anthony Rapp alleged that he was UAL harassed by Spacey in 1986 in New York, when he was 14 and Spacey was 26. Spacey responded by saying he did not remember the incident but said that if he had acted in the way Rapp alleged, "I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior." Netflix have axed his hit political drama, House of Cards, and last week the director Sir Ridley Scott cut the star from his latest film to reshoot scenes. Today the Old Vic said, "No legal claims, formal grievances, formal disputes, settlement agreements or payments made or authorized were made at all in relation to Kevin Spacey during his tenure. It has also not been possible to verify any of these allegations, and it is important to note that Kevin Spacey has not commented on them. The review cannot therefore make any findings of fact about the alleged misconduct."